Yo guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. It's been a while since we've uploaded on the channel. I took a break from FIFA in general. I wasn't enjoying it. I haven't played gameplay in such a long time and I've only logged on for like SBC content. This is my team right now. I need to buy a better goalkeeper. I know if I actually was going to play the game, but today we have another trading method. Thank you for 1.1k views. I think it's on the latest video we uploaded, which was 2 to 3 weeks ago. On the bronze pack versus silver pack method. But we got a lot of questions. What can I do to trade? Otherwise, what other methods are there? I'm gonna come back with trading videos for you guys. Also, we're gonna be looking at SBC content more often. Pretty much every time an interesting SBC comes out, I'm gonna make a video on it. So tonight you have a Player of the Month Messi SBC, and that's it. But today we're gonna be trading with special cards, and this is a trading method if you're a bit on a higher budget. This is not really a low budget method. I'm personally on the high budget method. I'm going to go back into this trading method. I haven't done it for a while, but it still works for sure. This method will always work. This is a method that's very old and wasn't used a lot over the last few years by traders as far as I'm concerned. It's actually pretty similar to icon flipping. But I used this years ago and it's back again on the traders. So what we've done, we've added some special cards to our watch list. Or transfer targets. And these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards we're going to be tracking for this video. Just to see. I'm not really going to show you anything successful. Probably just because I haven't done this for a while. So I have nothing on here to show you guys. But you trust me, this does actually work. Now if you're newer on the channel, do consider subscribing. That would be massive help. We've been gaining quite a bit of subscribers lately, so that's nice. So we have a in from Dele Alli, a Road to the Final Neres, a Scream Romagnoli, a Scream Carvalho. This is the cheapest on the market and it isn't selling. So that's gonna tell us something. We'll get into that a bit later. This is cheap as a pie. Road to the Final also not selling, which makes sense because he's got a new inform, which is just as good, if not better. Some more Scream Romagnolis that are not selling, and then a Scream Dele Alli, which isn't selling yet. Which is quite surprising that because these are all the cheaps on the market, so they're not really that high in demand. Romagnoli 106 seems to be selling over time. Dele Alli at 51 is definitely a sell, and Neres at 52. So what you're going to be doing is get a calculator to your computer, phone, or have an actual calculator if you go to school or something. Make sure you know what the 5% tax is. Now he is now gone over 52k. So what you do at this stage, if you see that he's going over 52k, get the next cheapest one. Is that actually 53k? There's a lot of inventory. So at this point you're like, okay, the cheapest is 53k. Will he really sell for that? Probably not, because there's so many of him. Like if there's one with a hunter cam style or something, which there isn't, then you might want to transfer target that one. You always want to check attackers with hunters as well, because if they sell for more, and defenders with shadows if they sell for more. Especially on the newer cards, the newer the card is, the less likely they already have a shadow on it, because the shadows are so expensive right now. Yeah, you also want to be tracking them with shadows. We'll get into that in a second. Now, we had Dele Alli, both his Scream card and his Inform. His Inform was going for 51k, it looked like. Let's see where he's at now. Now he's 49,750. But pretty much you know that you can sell them for 51k because you saw 2 of them sell for 51k. You want to go 51 times 0.95. If you don't know already, you get 5% tax for every sale you make. So you want them under 48k pretty much, and then you make a couple hundred coins profit. Because if you sell them at 51, you get 48.45 back. So pretty much under 48k would be alright. So you're gonna keep tracking these. His price might drop completely. Buying all of them maybe not so smart. You want to be tracking them over a couple days, or use Footbin to see what his like fluctuations are if you know how to do that. But if you track them over a couple days, you will eventually learn these prices. Now I used to write these down on a spreadsheet on Google Spreadsheets or on Excel, whatever you want to use. Pretty much the same program. They have one for 100 here, which isn't cheap enough. Guarantee a good amount of profit if you're selling at 106. Because if you sell them at 106, I think we get like 99k coins back, I think. And 100, you could make 700 coins of this if you sell it at 106. There isn't anyone at 106 though. Quite interesting. Like the one at 100k is actually gone as well. These ones at 103 should go as well. So you could have arguably picked them up at 100k and sell them 107. He might sell 107. I'm gonna remove this one. Not really that interested. He might over time sell at 107. I'm not sure. We'll have to track that. But at 106, I knew he would sell. So ideally, I want him under 100k. You want to be looking at a couple k profit on the really expensive cards. Just to give you that margin as well for when he drops a bit, that you can still take your coins back. If you're gonna aim for a couple hundred coins profit per card when you're going for expensive cards, then it's really not worth it, because you might as well be doing a trading method with cheaper cards where you can also make 100 coins off a card, which is way lower risk. This should be low risk if you do it right. So anyway, that shouldn't be a problem. Now, who else do we have? So a couple more cards sold. More Scream Roman Yoli's at 106. So he's really going at 106, even 107. Interesting that 107 doesn't even have a camp style. Deli Ellie at 49,750, he went. Carvalho went at 46. So we'll take a look at Carvalho if he's been undercut. Pretty much what you've been doing is going to be looking at the market, see if you can get them lower than the price than they were. Like, I can't get you a buy right now because prices don't fluctuate that quickly. Because pretty much what you want to be doing is, if they sell at 46 consistently, this card for example, once he drops under like 44, I think, 46 time over, no, under 43, you want to be pretty much buying all of them if you can, if you're willing to take that risk. You can also bid on these cards if you want to. Every method that I give you that as buy now method can also be done on bidding, but I don't like bidding personally because people go crazy on bids, especially if you're on the PlayStation, because there's so many people on the PlayStation market. It's actually insane. Now, if there's one with Shadow, you want to track that. Let me actually check how much he is with his Shadow, to show you that, you guys. But once again, you're probably not going to get a buy here today, just because of how like time-consuming this method is. Once you get it rolling, once you get everything started, it will be a very good method. I want to see how much Deli Ellie is for his Shadow. He's a pretty new in form, so he should be really expensive with his Shadow. So he's 61k with his Shadow. He's at Striker, which might actually hurt him a bit. Also check him with a Hunter. The Hunter is even more. You want to make sure that they're selling though, because sometimes you can find one with a Hunter and a Shadow as the cheapest on the market, but they're not selling because they're too crazy high for people to buy them. And I'd rather just not buy them with a Hunter or a Shadow. Let's also check his Scream card now that we're here. His Scream card is a bit hard to look for. Just because his inform has a really, really high upper price range. With the Hunter tag. As you can see, he goes up to like 250, I think. His inform, maybe 220, something like that. There is one of his cards at 212. That's 210. I don't know what I was tracking him at. I might have not grabbed the cheapest one. I have one here 212. Well, so 110. 209. Let's track that one. Another 209. 205. And remove the other ones in a second, and I think that will be it. So he's around 200k. So you would ideally get him in like pretty much 190. We're really looking for a good profit. Let's see what we can get with his Shadow. His Scream card should be more likely to have a Shadow on him. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of him with the Shadow. Like 215, 218, 220, 214. Check the ones at 214, see if they sell. That's only a little bit more than his normal card, but if you can buy one with a Shadow for his normal price, then it's worth selling him for a bit more if that is possible, of course. Hunter is very rare with, I think. 222, 212 with a Hunter. Just listed as well. That's pretty much what you're going to be doing. Do we have another card there? Like, the Pie was there, but he's also a pain to look for. Because he also has now gotten an inform, which is a new inform as well. Let me see, who don't not want to be checking. I don't care about him. That's the cheapest one with that Shadow. That's the cheapest one in general. Those are the cheapest with Shadows. Again. That should be there and that should be there. You want to see, does it sell for this price? If it doesn't sell for that price, it's gonna sell for less than that, pretty much. So you need to pick it up for even less than you might think you need to. Because if it is the cheapest on the market with a special card, it might still not sell. But this Romagnoli, when I was using him, he was, by the way, 80k. Always worked very, very well. So let's see if we can actually see if we can get an undercut. We actually updated Fortnite. Let's go. So quickly to end of this video, guys. I think you guys get the point by now. I want to get a buy for you guys, but it's very hard in this method to get a buy when you haven't gotten everything set up yet. Because I'm just coming back to this trading method myself. Which was he again? It's like 106, wasn't he? There's no buys right here. 102 is not bad. Let's see what is 107. See, there's a couple of 104, 102. What did you get back from him? 107, you get about 101. You want to ideally want them a bit cheap. You want them at 100k or less, really. So might be worthwhile tracking him. Like this one should go. This one should go. The ones at 106 should go as well, especially if they have anchor cancel, which that one actually doesn't. But because there's so many cheap ones, he might now drop under 100k. Because people are going to be undercutting more and more. Also nice. And if he doesn't sell, he will go under 100k. Now, bit of a risky thing. Player of the month Messi gets released tonight, so player price might drop because people are selling. Get that SBC done. The one at 102 sold. It means it's going to be a bit hard to pick up. At under 100k, because now people are going to drop him at 102, 101, just because they see the cheapest one is 104. Bidding on special cards, once again, you can do it. I don't like it. There's too much competition on the bids. Anyway, that's pretty much the method. Hopefully you guys understood it. You can make a ton of profit from this. Like, don't look at this like, oh, he's not getting any buys. How am I supposed to make any profit out of this when he's not picking up anything? This the pie actually sold at 306, interesting enough. That took him half an hour to sell though, so that's not really ideal, but good work. Want to use him. Don't just look at these players, look at different players. We'll take one more look at Neres in the meantime. Because he's quite an interesting player. Did he crash when Ajax lost out to Sevilla? Not Sevilla, Valencia. Because he's still going to the Europa League, so he can still get upgraded. He was at 53 before, wasn't he? And like stuck at 53. Now there's one at 49. You could break even on that card pretty much. You need them for a little bit less. You can use cheaper special cards if you have less coins. You can use more expensive special cards if you have more coins. This pretty much works the same for icons, the way you track them. But icons fluctuate a bit more. You need to learn fluctuations more than just the price that these cards sell at. A bit different. Anyways, that's the video for today. If you enjoyed them, please drop a like. Also make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss a video. Tonight we'll have a video on Player of the Month Messi, and we'll be having more trading videos over the next few days. We're going to be fully back on YouTube. We're going to be fully grinding it out. Also check out my Twitch. I might be coming back to streaming as well. And that will be it. And I will see you in the next